You are listening to Two Heels and a Face Wrestling Podcast, a podcast where we believe wrestling is a buffet and there's something there for everyone. Make sure you're following us on all social media such as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook under Two Heels and a Face. That's number 2 Heels and a Face. Make sure you check out our website, twoheelsandaface.com.
Era, 2 Heels and a Face.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Two Heels and a Face Wrestling Podcast. This is episode 296 of 300. We have a long-standing guest today on the episode. It'll be his 24th appearance. He's chasing the leader. The leader stands at 25. And we're going to talk a little bit about AAW and do some AAW trivia. Okay, if you listen to James's episode, was that 2 episodes ago now? So in between this episode and our awesome interview with La Pescadita, who is just an absolute peach of a human. What a great human that is. She's so funny and just so unique. After you listen to that one, go back and listen to James, and we have freelance specific trivia with James Russo from Freelance Wrestling. But today is AAW trivia with Trent Zuberi, doing some Trent things. Chris, before we get into that, what's up, man?
What is up? Man, getting a little angsty seeing that 296 up there, like that means 4 episodes to go. The end of the year is near, and the end of Two Heels recording ongoing episodes is in the near future. So
it's real.
Yeah, it's real. Looking forward to that 300th episode where, I'll drink a bottle of Jack and see where that goes. But
wow, that's what you're putting on the agenda for that, huh? A whole bottle?
Just because I have a bottle here next to me, but it could be Modelo's, it could be Jack. I don't know, but it should be interesting. So we'll be putting information out there, but we settled on December 29th. It's a Monday.
December 29th, Monday, 8:30 to 11:30. 3 hours, drunken stream. No agenda, just reminiscing, shooting the shit, talking about life, talking about wrestling, pro wrestling, indie wrestling. That's our final episode.
Yeah, but before we get there, we have a whole 4 episodes left, including this one here. You talked about, Trent making his 24th appearance in this episode. And, we'll talk about Trent, but he did say, he claims credit for who gave us our first break into interviewing wrestlers. So let's bring him on. Let's bring him on and let's talk to Trent real quick. Well, not real quick for this episode in his 24th appearance.
It's not a claim. I'm telling you, you guys tell me who was granting you access backstage to who brought look before the Lucha Brothers. Like, wow. I remember Chris's excitement. Believe me, I saw the excitement on Chris's face. First time he met Penta, the Spanish started flying, the excitement. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting. But where was that? Where did that happen? That happened at AAW. Let's remember who put you guys in touch. And who was the first interview? Let's in LaSalle. Who do we
Havoc.
Havoc, that's right.
It was Paco.
Jessica Havoc.
It was Paco.
Oh, yeah.
And then Havoc. Right?
Then Havoc.
After she won the women's title. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's remember.
Where is Paco? Hashtag push.
Paco has given up on wrestling. He's stopped. He's like, he's no.
He got his push and he was done.
I think he had a kid also.
Hey,
yeah.
Congrats.
Hashtag Father Paco.
Yeah, Father Paco. Levi Everett had 2 kids. Yeah,
Levi Everett had 2 kids.
Yeah, these guys had kids and they got out. Man, they're done. That's it.
Levi Everett's done, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
At least for now. I just found this out. This out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's always room for comebacks, right?
Yeah. There's no actual retiring in this, right? So, but yeah, let's not mince just because. Okay, I know back. Warrior came in, guns blazing, fan fest, tables for everybody. You guys had the fancy table, and
we got a table. I
know you had a table. You had the rotating guest list at the table. I get it. All right, we didn't give you all that. Okay, well, I mean, but. We gave you the Lucha Brothers. Come on. I literally hand delivered Penta and Phoenix right to you. I walked Chris backstage to buy a mask off of La Parka. You remember that?
That is
walked
true.
You backstage.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, that's not happening at a Warrior. Let me just tell you right now. Principal Steve is not walking anybody backstage to buy a mask from the parka. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, Trent. Well, it's so if you missed in front of the La Pescadita episode is a Trent rant. This is the second Trent rant that we've had. Counts as an appearance, and Trent's. What you said was so true and so funny. Trent really was our first like advocate in the business. I honestly think he was like, I remember Trent was like, oh, like, I remember you told the story about like, oh, who are these guys? And then we had you in the office and like, it was one of the old offices in like Pilsen, right? Or shared office space.
That's right.
Yeah, we did the office. Yeah, that was your office, Chris. We did the office.
Yeah.
We did an episode there again with like Basil came with me. We're, the Backstage Boys. We were doing that podcast. Oh, yeah. Came one time too, right? Didn't we have Nate with us too one time? Referee Nate was there once? Or no, Rob. It was Polish Rob, right?
Polish Rob.
Polish Rob was there. Yeah.
Polish Rob. We did that's when I believe we did a hot tag episode.
Yes. And then Polish Rob was there. Yeah. Who, by the way, Polish Rob kind of got out of things after he got married and whatnot, and he moved away. But the last couple Scarlett videos that have popped up on AAW socials, like the Scarlett like little mini retros, those are Polish Rob originals, man. Polish Rob is dipping his toe back into things lately.
He's great.
Oh man,
he's so good.
What an amazing working with him. Those 2 years that I got to was like the closest I'll get to like some kind of Hollywood touch. Honestly, it was. He is such a visionary. I truly feel. I wish he had gotten started earlier because I remember like when he started putting those movies out. Everyone started copying his editing style. That really, I'm not lying. Like I know you're like, oh no, he didn't. But it's like, dude, you saw his editing style starting to get copied by other people. His cuts, like the way he would film stuff, and then so much so that like he had TV companies contacting him to come work for them. And it was like, man, it was just such an honor to work next to Polish Rob. He was so much fun to. We did so many cool little projects together, like. The Fred Yehai and Mansa Warner mini films, Jake Something ones. We did all sorts of them, man. It was so cool.
You guys did the Push Paco film.
Push Paco is another one, yeah.
I love that. I love that, like little remnants of our podcast in that.
My favorite one. It's like tell me about yourself. He's like, I'm Paco. I'm like, no, but like what's your story, Paco? He's like, I mean, I'm just like, I'm Paco and I'm just Paco. And, I'm like, is that it? It's Paco, man. Yeah. We had to, there's a lot of heavy editing in that one. We had to bridge the stories a lot on that one.
Yeah. It's funny. There's we mentioned a couple people, maybe a little foreshadowing in the trivia out of the people we mentioned. But yeah, I mean, I think AEW has always been known for awesome production. And yeah, probably the height of that was the Polish Rob era. But yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, like, a lot of people have upped their game on production, right? Like people have learned. You see, like all these promotions have everybody got in the production game after that, right? And credit to them for doing it. It's one area that I think we kept trying to catch ourselves back on, and I'll fully admit we've had different people join in, and they've done their part. But there was something unique that Rob had brought that was different, especially different for the time too, because it was totally new. But we have the thing is like now the business and just the creative space works so fast. Like it moves so quick. Like a 12-year-old kid can cut a mini film on a reel with a phone now,
exactly. Edit it right there on the phone. All the tools are in the app.
So it's like as a company, you got to stay like 10 steps ahead of this like now. So it just moves so fast, and we're constantly trying to up our game where we can. And I know all the promotions are. Everybody's trying to stay ahead of the other one, It's a rat race in that sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of AAW, yes, I just want to mention this at the top too before we get too just deep into anything. But yeah, we're gonna try to turn this episode around quick. Saturday, November 22nd is Smokeshow, right? At the Berwyn Eagles Club, AEWpro.com for tickets.
Yep.
And there's been some stuff announced too. So we can get into, if you're okay, we can just get into a little bit of, I guess, stuff that has caught my eye.
Sure.
for this upcoming show. But yeah, and then afterwards, AAW trivia. How before we get into anything, how are you feeling? Last time we did trivia, it was wrestling specific in general.
Yeah.
I thought you played very well. You did play very well, but I just think Tyler Voles, who I reached out to, and I don't think he can make it today. But he's just a machine, an encyclopedia. So like you lost to a robot of wrestling trivia, basically.
I lost by one question too, right?
Yeah,
like,
by one question. Yeah.
I held up against the wrestling robot of Tyler, the trivia robot. I did talk to him before today, and he's like, "Holy shit, I forgot to message those guys back." I'm like, "Well, jump on if you can, like." And he said he's got some plans tonight. Yeah, he said, if you can do a run in. But yeah, either way, no, we played a good game. And that was like Civil War, man. We're fighting each other. I was like, we're like brothers. We're fighting each other. Yeah. I much preferred battling Steve on trivia. That was a nice little interpromotional war that we had going on. But no, that was fun. That was a good time.
Okay, so it's like confidence level then is high just for the solo Trent challenge.
Yeah, sure. I can't be embarrassed by anybody.
Great. Okay. Yeah. Cool. We'll get to that, but first, man, Trevor Lee.
Yeah,
Trevor Lee. By the way, we might have talked about this last time. I don't know if we did when last time you were officially on the show, but like the promo of the year, I think Trevor Lee.
Yes.
That he cut for you guys. You need to go back and figure that out or like watch it, you the listener, if you haven't seen it. But just like really any AAW promo he does is really, really good.
He's the guy. I'm kind of surprised no one scooped him up yet, honestly. That's one that I'm shocked because he's like an 18-year vet, knows everybody, been everywhere. Truthfully, I'm shocked that nobody scooped him up. I mean, at our benefit, right? We get to have him. He's the AAW champion.
Yes.
True. Like seriously, he's interesting because like he's not like this indie darling, but everybody knows him. Everybody respects Trevor Lee. But then when you see him work, you're like, God damn! Like he is so good at what the art of wrestling. That's what he knows. His father was a wrestler. Grew up with the Hardy Boys. Like his dad was good friends with the Hardys.
He's a Carolina guy, right?
Yeah, like he grew up around the Hardys and Shannon Moore and all those guys, so I mean he's been around this so long. But he's just, man, his match with Myron last show, or 2 shows ago, and like that dude he's just a machine. And honestly, I hope he becomes a trainer when he gets older, when he's like out of the ring. I hope he trains because the mind he has for wrestling is awesome. I love, and he was very, very, he's a nice guy. When you talk to him, he's just such a good dude, man. Like he's good people. So that's definitely aces on my list is Trevor Lee. But that promo, it's on YouTube also. I think you just type in Trevor Lee emotional promo or something. It is so deep that when it was done, everybody was just like dead silent in the room. Like nobody knew what to say. It was so real.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Nobody knew what to say. Like we just kind of like, I think somebody hugged him, because what are you supposed to do after that? You're like, the most you can do is hug the guy. You're like, holy shit. Like, what do you say to that? So it was pretty emotional. It was something a lot of people could relate to as well. So I would encourage people to check it out.
Yeah. It might have happened right when he came back from you guys, because he mentions like he got the call that he was being released, etc. And that's like part of it. And that fueled him. So to me, I know you mentioned like quote unquote indie darling, but I associate him with the AAW flying era. And he was so good in that too. But there was so much talent in that area that he never got to be the guy, the top guy. But now that he's come back, and like you said, no, it was surprised no one scooped him up. Now he is your top guy, and makes 100% sense to like hitch your wagon to him, right?
Absolutely.
And he's wrestling Rafael Quintero, who this is a huge test for Quintero.
This is you get put in there against Trevor Lee. That's pretty cool, man. And Quintero's like a local star. Like he's making waves. He's young. He's pretty young, and he's cutting his teeth everywhere. But the guy's over, man. Like there is something very special about him. And you notice like every promotion, he's one of those guys that everybody's using right in the area, which is double-edged sword, right? Because if we're using him today, somebody's using him next week, like you have a lot of carryover. However, if you do watch, there's a race of who is going to pull the trigger on him first. Who's putting him in the main event slots first, who's putting him in those moments first. And and again, he's young. There's a long career to go. So, but there's a lot of so this is for us, we threw him right in the mix. Like he's headline guy here. Like this guy's going for the title. So this is a true test to see how it goes, man. Like how Quintero can handle that, how the fans take to it. I'm excited to see. I think he's a phenomenal talent, though.
Yeah.
However, Chris can confirm this. Chris, I don't think he actually speaks Spanish. I need you to confirm this for me. Because here's the thing, right? I know he's very Americanized. Like he's definitely been born here. I get it. Like I'm first generation too. I get it, man. We try to like English only. My dad's like English only in this house, right? I get it. But we're doing promos with Rafael Quintero, and Mike, his co-owner of AAW, would be like, "Hey, throw some Spanish in. Like really get the passion. Like throw some Spanish in. Let's really feed the kid." It comes out with the flag. Like he comes out very much with the Mexican heritage on his chest. So throw in some Spanish in your promo. And he never does. The most Spanish he throws in is he accents his last name. He'll just be like, he's like, "Oh yeah, Trevor Lee, well, you're gonna face Rafael Quintero." I'm like, but that's not Spanish. That's just your accent. And there's no Spanish after. I'm like, where's the Spanish? And I talked to Mike. I go, I don't think he actually threw in Spanish in this promo. And he's like, no, he did. I'm like, no, he didn't. And then we did it again the next month. I'm like, there was no Spanish in that promo either. He's like, no, he throws it in something. I was like, dude, I'm serious. I don't think he speaks Spanish.
I cannot confirm whether he knows or he doesn't know. But it might be one of those things, right? Like because you have both languages and they're asking you to throw in some Spanish, but once you get going, right? If he's putting that promo, like
hard to switch.
It's hard to go, to switch. It's not, like Penta would do "my respect for you," and that's all the English he threw in there, and then just went on in Spanish.
The one line that we throw around is for Phoenix, because it was like the first time we heard him speak English was when he was feuding with Sammy. And he was like, "Sammy, you're taking my mask." And I'm like, "What? We speak English?" I didn't know. Like he threw that in out of nowhere on his own when we were doing a promo the one time. I'm like, "Oh shit, he does speak English." Out of the two, he was the better English speaker anyway. Like Phoenix,
Phoenix,
he ended up being more fluent anyway. That was the first time. But I'm telling you, I gotta confirm this coming show.
We gotta figure it out
on Saturday at Smokeshow at the Burn Eagles Club on the 22nd. I'm going to do another promo with Rafael, and I'm going to find out. I'm like, hey, listen, I really need some Spanish in this promo because, we have to, this is Berwyn. We know the neighborhood. We got to get these people in the door. So, I'm going to be like, throw in some Spanish. And if he does only the name again, I am going to determine that he either doesn't want to do it or he's speaking at all.
I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of that. But yeah, Chris, one of our hopefully episode 297, 8, or 9 is going to be a Spanish only episode on 2 Years in the Face Wrestling podcast. Yeah, but we need to figure out. Chris knows who knows enough Spanish to maybe carry that episode. Or he's got a few people in mind, right? And they're probably mostly galley guys, which is fine. These are some old school galley guys. But yeah, Chris, right? You got a few prospects
that's
out
the goal to get one episode in all in Spanish. We already had Quintero on, so we kind of.
Did he speak Spanish at all?
We didn't try. We didn't do it.
Didn't even try. I'm just saying, man.
La Pescadita spoke more Spanish than he did in our episode.
La Pescadita was teaching me a few words.
How sweet is she? She is like the sweetest human being, right?
An awesome person, man.
Oh my God. She is like, I don't think there's an evil bone in her body. Like she's just a sweet person. But her dynamic with Victor, with her boyfriend Victor, oh my God. These two, have you guys seen the little skits they post on social media?
They're good.
And I told, I'm like, you guys, this needs to be a series. Like, this is hilarious. Like, this is frustrated boyfriend or whatever. They're both so funny with that. I wish they would do it a regular thing.
I think you need a book. You book him in some mixed gender stuff. Maybe
We've had him. We need to do more for sure.
Yeah. No, that's great. That's a really good point out. Okay, man, I need to dive more into this or like go back and watch, but we have a besties in the world reunion, don't we? And this is a different take on them. It looks like they're with, I don't know how this didn't come across my feed yet. I just liked it. I'll come back to it. But there is a promo with the besties in the world, John E. Bravo, who looks like he's their manager now. Yep. And then someone else. This isn't
Hamilton. Yeah.
Okay. Russ Hamilton. Okay. This is not a new Bravo family, is it? Or is this like
it is? This is so Sean Logan, whatever you want to call him, he's out. Hartenbauer was kicked out. And Fitchett turned and joined. So Fitchett was a referee for the Hartenbauer Vega match.
Okay.
And Fitchett turned and joined his old pal. So like besties reunion, reinvented Bravo family. It's kind of cool, man. Like they do look like a team of killers. I do love the new look of the Bravo family.
This is going to be a different dynamic though, because besties in the world, maybe even if they tried, actually besties in the world was a true one person's a heel, one person's a face tag team, right? That was like as true as it gets.
They were never like a team that determined or like that flat out came out and said, we're not good guys, we're bad guys. They were just kind of, you cheered the song. You couldn't hate the entrance. You couldn't hate the talent. They were fun to watch, but then they really didn't like.
Let's not forget, Scarlett was part of that besties in the world.
She was,
and she is in this show.
She is
just throwing it out there. I'm not trying to.
And that's why it's called Smokeshow, right?
Yeah, it's named after Scarlett. Yeah, so she's there, man. This is Scarlett's. You guys know, like Scarlett. If you watch old AAW, like 15 years ago. You see a young Scarlett in the front row of it. Like she was a fan coming to shows. So this is like home for her, like homecoming for her, really. And but the besties being reunited in the same building, Scarlett's coming back. It's kind of cool, man. We'll see. You never know what can happen. Danny gets nuts. You never know what happens.
Yeah. It just feels it feels from what I've seen like a different besties dynamic. It just feels like they're gonna be like almost bullies on the schoolyard, kind of like taunters. Like Johnny Bravo loves to like taunt and like snicker.
Yes.
And so that it kind of feels that like it could be that just a different besties dynamic. So like I'm glad they're back, but also glad they get to like reinvent themselves.
Yeah,
in a slight way. So that is I've had it as a reminder too that Fitchett and Vega wrestled at St. Louis Anarchy this year, and I want to go back and watch that. So I want to go back and watch that. I want to see their new stuff too. I'm just like, anytime they're around, I'm like, I want to watch these guys. I think it's just like a fact that we've had them both on the show, and we loved everything they've done at your company, and they're good people. So it's just like a combo of that, where it's just like you could put them anywhere and be like, oh, I'll see that.
Do you guys sidebar? Like you mentioned that they were at Anarchy. I'm guessing Anarchy puts their shows on YouTube or something too. There's so much wrestling everywhere, and everyone puts their stuff everywhere. You guys, like, how do you I can only focus on AAW right at a time. Like, it's good to watch competition. I do try to scout when I can. Obviously, we do like tape study of other companies, but man, from a fan point of view, how do you consume that much wrestling these days? There's so much out there.
To answer your question, go ahead.
We're walking out of the business.
Yes, well, you're walking out.
Can't keep up. No, Trent, honestly, if I see something online and it piques my interest, then I'll go and seek it out. But honestly, the path, if you're looking at like a funnel, the top of the funnel for me is I hear it from a friend who's wrestling opinion I respect, or I see a reel or something about it online and I go, that looks interesting to me because of the story or the person in it or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I go and seek it out. So like I'm almost watching on demand a little bit. You know what I mean?
Present it. We have to essentially bring it to the fan. I mean, as much as possible. Like you almost have to like overdo it how much you put in people's feeds, and you're competing with so many brands these days. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
And everyone's got like less attention now. So if you could just capture, but that's what I said. Like I saw a post, it captured that like, oh shit, Vega and Fitchett are back. And then like I put it on a list of like, I need to bring this up or look at it. Or so like that's kind of the steps of progression for me. But like you hit me because of like my nostalgia with them.
Right.
And my history with them. So that's what caught me. So like, I don't know what catches people. It could be different for everyone, but like, that's going to be the progression I take.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I think to your point of that is, we referenced the flying era, which we call it now, like thanks to Trent. Like that also kind of, when we think, for me, I think about the Attitude Era, right? Like all those like this, periods of time where we were so invested and shit was so crazy, like following the people that are still around and what are they doing, like the besties, like like promote something on the besties, and it might not be the cleanest clip, but I'm like, oh, that's just interesting, I'm gonna go and look for it and watch it, and
but it's the
that's
besties.
YouTube or but it's the besties.
It doesn't even need to like be the best promo, and I'll still watch it because they're in it.
Right. That's how we. That's how
and then the cherry on top is the quality promo of that you end up coming across, and it's like, man, like, see, that's why that person I'm still following, I still want to know what they're doing. So yeah, like I think it's that it's I was, and then from, I can only imagine from the point of view of the promotion, right? It's like we're gonna put all this content out there, but the lifespan of that content, you're putting hours into something that's seconds and can get lost in a feed.
True.
That's tough.
So that's the tough part. But I mean, if you don't do it, then you're not being followed. You're not being
you have to be out there in some way. You have to like put it. I think it's not the way the feeds are. It's not chronological. They just feed you what you want to see or what they think you want to see. So that's a challenge too. So you're just fighting a lot, man, and it's interesting. Yeah, but I think to your point, it's catching people at the right time. Like you guys attract the bestie stuff while somebody else might hook on with the Scarlett stuff, and somebody else the Trevor Lee. Like that's why you just need to put. I always say it, like I'm a musician, as you guys know. Like I always do with music, I tell people just put it out, whatever you have, put it into the world because you never know who's going to trip over it.
Yeah.
So it's better out there than not. Like at least you'll be out in the world and somebody might stumble on it. So
we started this podcast and Trent stumbled up on an episode that we published on SoundCloud or some shit. So.
I did. That's how I found you guys. I just typed in AAW and on like iTunes search or something, and you guys came up. So like that's how I found you guys.
Yeah.
And it's what 10 years of knowing you guys almost at this point. I don't know how long it's been.
It is. It's basically gonna be. Yeah, I would say it's probably like 8 or 9. Yeah,
that's amazing. And we've hung out. We've all like had a great times together and stuff. So like it's pretty cool how that happens. But man, it's a tough industry because I also say this too. Like if you guys really think about it, in Chicago, you guys have been to indie shows. There's like this many fans. Like there this many indie wrestling fans. There's like a certain set amount of indie wrestling fans will go to indie shows. And half of them will probably go to all of them, no matter if it's CSW, AAW, Warrior, whatever. They'll go to all of it. But that other half is who you're fighting over constantly, who we're fighting to get. We're trying to convert, and then there's loyalists in there. There's ones who don't go to anybody but their favorite. So, like, it is real, and there's not a lot, right? Like, wrestling's still very niche. WWE literally has eaten the market left and right. I mean, they're on 200 streaming channels. There's a pay-per-view every 8 minutes now. I don't know how much content they push out. So the thing about it, these indies like us have to fight all the WWE roadblock, right? Then you have AEW in there too. And then you have TNA in there. And then you have then the indies start touching. That's a lot of content to fight just for the chance that you'll see a besties thing and be like, oh shit, let me watch this, So I get it. We're all competitors, AAW, Warrior, CSW, freelance. We all compete obviously for that dollar. But I know we're all going through the same frustration of trying to get seen, we're all fighting for that other half. That other half is the hardest half to get. So that's the challenge, man. Indie wrestling is not easy, especially when when the big dog, like the top of the industry, is pumping out so much content that you have to swim through first. So
Yeah.
And there's only so many dollars these days. Money's tight these days and all that. So
right.
if you're asking somebody to pay for a premium seat, it's like, oh man, they got to make a decision. You really got to deliver on your product. You really got to cater to them too. Like you have to. I get I get why people are going like the extra mile. I listened to your episode with Steve. Like they're adding extra things on their show, like just because you got to hook fans some way. Our hook is stories and fan interaction. We have like more promos and whatever we're doing, right? Like everybody's trying something unique to get seen and to get those dollars and get those fans in. So it's a challenge, guys. And but that's kind of the fun of it too. Like thrill of the competition is the challenge too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another breadcrumb that you guys put out there that I have been at least consuming when I see your Instagram posts and watching is and I think it's just because Chris and I are fans of potting with ego, but is the Robert Anthony Tupu relationship, the tag team that they got going on. And I know that it's going to be like high chemistry because I've listened to them talk to each other in a room. Yeah. And I enjoy doing that. So why wouldn't I want them to see them cut a promo together? Why wouldn't I want them like kind of wrestle together? And two, I wouldn't mind seeing Joe Alonzo lose. So that's interesting to me too. But yeah, Robert Ego Anthony and Solomon Tupu versus Joe Alonzo and Donovan. And hopefully that kid that keeps flicking everybody off, man, I got to tell you, when I see that come across my feed, I don't know what to think. He's poisoned the mind of children, Joe Alonzo.
He is an evil, evil child. That kid is pure evil. All right. That kid's the biggest heel in the company. I've never, like, obviously the last show, he came out with a star-studded jacket, flipping off the audience, just on people. Word, like, I was like, this is a 7-year-old kid. That Joe Alonzo is completely corrupted. Little Stevie, the son of Chuck Smooth, has been completely corrupted by Joe Alonzo. And truthfully, the biggest storyline of the year, it seems like he got his head shaved, father fighting for his son, and then a 7-year-old kid turned on his father. I still can't get over this.
Terrible.
Right.
Terrible.
And joined Joe Alonzo. That clip, by the way, cumulatively, that clip of the turn, or the head shave, it's either the head shave or the turn.
Yeah.
I think it's the head shave. 20 million views cumulatively across all platforms.
Is that your biggest? Oh, across all platforms?
Yeah, across all platforms. But still, I mean, you count it all. It's a lot of people who saw a little 7-year-old kid get manhandled his head shaved by Joe.
I wonder if I think you can like go on your Instagram and see some of your top performers. I wonder if that's up there.
It's between like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, everything. So it went everywhere, and it was insane. But the kid's a heel, man. He's backstage, big timing everybody. This kid is nuts. Like. Insane. I don't know. We created a monster with that one, man.
And that's like the double-edged sword of like Joe Alonzo, I think, is like, man, the guy can really just like get under your skin. But like he does create virality. Like he does. Like I don't think you can like look at his body of work and say that he hasn't done that. He's got he accumulates views. And like you said, you're trying to get noticed. Sure, I guess we got to have a 7-year-old kid flipping people off, but it's working.
Joe, there's people who hated Joe Alonzo who just after a certain amount of time were like, you know what? The guy's good at what he does, man. What can you say? Like, you can't deny that he's
right.
He talks you into the building. He's a talented guy. And I've seen people who truly did not like him turn the corner on for that reason. So, no, very talented individual. Joe Alonzo has been an amazing addition to this roster, and what he's done has been insane. But the guy's a lunatic too.
It goes hand in hand. Oh, the Good Brothers. Hello, man. Yeah. Are these guys going to be with? Are these? It feels like the investment is there now with these. You're doing tag team champions. So could we expect like a solid run with these guys?
So they're not on this show because they had a prior commitment on this date.
Yeah,
but they'll be on December. Busy. They will be in December, and then take it from there. But we're going to do a match a contenders match at this show, which I can break it now. It was announced already as a multi-tag team contender match. That is now going to be a Jim Lynam Memorial Ladder match.
Oh,
yes.
I was gonna bring that up. I didn't.
L?
Yes.
JML.
JML, the JMLL.
Don't forget the L.
This is gonna be a ladder match now, and I got the graphic. The graphic's going out tomorrow, and that'll announce to everybody that this is now a ladder match. So by the time this drops, it'll already be announced.
So what does that mean then? Last year with Robert Ego Anthony, was that last year? He won the contract.
Yes.
And that was the same type of ladder match, a Jim Lynam ladder match.
Yeah, the Lynam ladder match. No turn ladder match. So there's some stakes, like there'll be a tag team title shot on this one.
Yes. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like if there's no tournament, there'll be a ladder match with some kind of stakes involved.
Okay, cool. So it looks like, the stakes are, yes, you're probably a contract to then have a shot at the tag titles, right?
The tag titles in December against the Good Brothers, yeah.
Okay.
But that's cool to have them too, like huge stars, worldwide stars, right?
Yes, worldwide.
They are actually really cool guys. Like I'm talking like they're cool. Like they're just like they're cool dudes. Like they're like, man, these guys are fucking cool. Like these want to be around them. So really, really awesome dudes. Great to the fans. It was a good time. It was a nice thing that worked out to get them in, and I'm looking forward to having them. Like it's been a fun project to have them in.
Man, yeah. Talk about bulking up your roster just with with star power, 100%. Shoot, I had a thought and now it has escaped me. Is the tournament going to come back, or to kind of take it a year by year?
It's a year by year. Don't say no. It's one of those things we talked about this year. Danny's thing is that if he can't do 2 days, he doesn't want to do it. Like the fun was the 2-day tournament. The 1-day tournament just burns people out.
Sure.
You guys remember we used to do 2 days, especially we did 2 days between two venues. I mean, that was obviously at AAW's peak. Like we were that was awesome, right? That's the fly-in era as well.
Mm-hmm.
But he wants to get back to that. And, venues are a little tougher to come by, things of that nature. So I think we're looking at hopefully next year, things can work back out, that the 2-day tournament returns. Because we did a 1-day before, once or twice we did the 1-day, and it just doesn't have the – I think Danny felt it burnt out the crowd trying to follow a tournament in 1 day. So a 2-day for that size of a tournament is a lot more palatable. So the idea is to get back to that at some point. And we'll take a year by year, but the goal is to get it back next year for sure.
Yeah. And then other things, Maggie Lee in action, which is she's been crushing it on Impact. Ren Jones in action, and then also Isaiah Moore defending the Heritage Championship against Ace Perry. Any thoughts about any of those three things?
We talked about Isaiah. We did the review with you guys, the breakout match he had.
When we were watching, tape study almost kind of.
Yeah, nothing but a rise on him. He's been phenomenal. I've said a lot about Isaiah Moore, and I think he just continues to prove it every show. And then Ace Perry to me has been one of the most consistently what's what I'm looking for here. The guy is just I've never seen a bad Ace Perry performance, right? Like the guy's not bad at what he does at all. He always delivers, and he's one of those guys everybody needs on the roster. You need an Ace Perry who can just handle he's put in, handle any match. But Ace Perry is a former tag champion, going for the Heritage title now. I think it'd be cool. I think he'd be a great representative of the Heritage Championship too. Anyone's game on this one, but it's actually a match. These two have squared off before, and it was actually a really good match. Okay. Oddly good chemistry. You wouldn't expect it on paper, but oddly great chemistry when you see them work. They're both Indiana guys. I'm guessing they probably worked each other in Indiana at some point, but there's a vibe there. However, I was going to say this to you as well. There are a couple more in actions that haven't been announced yet, but I'll announce them here. So we can, because by the time you drop this, they'll be out.
Okay.
So this will be exclusive in a sense. We're going to be announcing Davina Thorne, who's making a lot of waves lately on the scene.
Okay.
She'll be there. Sean Logan will be there as well. Recently kicked out of the Bravo family.
He's great. He was on the podcast this year too, I believe.
Yep. Amina Belmont, who's on the poster, she'll be there. Russ Hamilton will be there, the Bravo family. Shazza McKenzie was a staple in the women's division.
Oh, yeah.
Twist and Flip, who's like my favorite to watch. Like, to me, these guys are the growth that they've had has been incredible. I love seeing Twist and Flip like get the graphic and get on these cards, man. And then Tie or Die. That's another tag team. That's another team. Truth Martini. I believe they train with Truth Martini. Another tag team that's just been making waves too. Like these guys, this is going to be Twist and Flip, Tie and Die. I truly feel like these are like your high flyer tag teams. And I feel this is going to be one of those like, I didn't see this feud coming and now I can't get enough of it type of feud.
Okay.
Like, these guys, like they squared off last show and it was so awesome. Like it was like a bunch, like look in the airport, the amount of flights going on in this ring. It was like an airport, right? And I'm like, man, this is so fun. I just want to keep these guys. I know, like on paper, it says like if I book them again, book them again, book them again. It sounds crazy, but like I feel like they can just keep pushing the limit every time if they keep fighting each other. I think it'd be a lot of fun to see these guys constantly battling, and because they're both high flyer teams that are just out to prove something, and that's the best kind. You know, like they're out to prove themselves, constantly evolving. I want to see it happen. I think this is like their total sleeper feud if we can really make these two cook like consistently.
Cool. I love it. And I feel like they're unique to AAW, both of those teams, which is
yeah, which is great, which is really great.
Go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, to me, this feels like, and not I don't want to compare, but when I look at these two teams, it makes me feel like early stages of like the Rascals.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, like everybody starts somewhere, right? Like that's a great comparison. Yeah. Like they were young guys like this too. You know, like there was nobody knew Trey Miguel and Zach Wentz were at one point, right? And they were young, high flyer dudes. Same idea, man. You know, like somebody has to give these guys a stage and just let them go. Like just let them rip, critique them, give them positive. In which Danny is no stranger to giving even harsh feedback if you need, because that's how you improve, right? And I want to see them grow. Like I want to see these guys make it. There's something very special about those two teams. But they're young. They're super young. Yeah. A lot of years ahead of them. But like, give them the stage now, man. Let's see what happens. Like, we'll give you the stage. You go and perform. Let's see you cook out there, and let's see you guys nail it. But the most we can do is give them that stage, give them the guidance, you know, properly promote them, give them promo time. Because one thing I'll say a lot of promotions don't do is the promo time that we do. They have to develop on the promo.
Good point.
Time, you know?
Yeah.
Promo heavy. You need that part too when you get to the top. So that's something we like to do as well.
Yeah, and you learn by doing it, and maybe it's not the best or you screw it up a little bit, but like then you get better. You know, you gotta try. At least you gotta get reps, right? And giving the reps is half the battle.
There was a rookie one time who, man, I can't remember who it was now, but I don't think he ever came. It's like a one or two time appearance guy. It took 9 takes, and everybody's like, you should have cut him off after 3. Because like you're a rookie, like you're in your first time appearance, like you were on the pre-show, and we want to see if we could talk, right? And I was very patient with him. I'm like, all right, come on, we can get this. Like I want to kill the kids. Like I know he's getting frustrated too, but I'm like, man, come on, man, 9 takes. I got other shit to do, like people on the card, but like my bosses were like 3 takes tops. Like that's ridiculous, 9 takes. But I'm like, you know what? I didn't want to like kill the kids' vibe.
Yeah.
That's a lot of takes. But then you got some guys, man, who are like Eric's example, you know, he was in the live guy to start. 1 take, man. This dude cuts a promo like The Rock. It was so crazy. So good. 1 take and done, like right off the bat. Thomas Himes, another one. First year in the business. These guys are all coming. 1 take, man. Like just they have the bravado. Some people just have it, but some people like to coach. You have to coach them through, which I love doing.
Right.
That's through promos. It's great.
And that's probably, why you gave the guy 9 takes. Just on your kindness of your heart.
I should have look. Everyone's like, you should.
Let's not talk about Paco like that. All right.
All right, sorry. Paco was up there too, man, bro. Seriously, Paco was up there too, but not 9. He was like 6.
I have to ask though, like, Trent things and stuff you were doing with the other podcasts and Patreon and stuff and cutting promos. Were you a one take, like, all right, let me record this promo and then you just go and one take Trent?
Dude, those rants I've sent you guys, one take and done.
Boom.
Yeah, I missed my calling. I joined a band. I played music instead of going into wrestling. Should have maybe.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
Maybe a manager. Could at least.
You're still young enough.
Just turned 44, guys. We'll see. Hey, listen, DDP won his first world title at 42. That's pretty inspiring. I like that. That's a good story. So,
if DDP can win his first world title at 42, then Trent can manage an upcoming wrestling.
I can manage some 9-take rookie at 44. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
One take.
And save his ass with one take. Let me do this for you.
One take Trent. One take Trent. I love it.
And so as we're talking about this upcoming show, November 22nd, Smokeshow, at the Berwyn Eagles Club, and as we're closing the conversation on that, and I know we're going to get to trivia. This might not be a trivia related question, but I do want to know if you know this answer, Trent. Is this the first poster for AAW featuring all women's wrestlers?
There was one more. I've heard a lot about this. Like, this has caused some controversy, apparently. That, like, no, guys, it's like, but look, there's a lot of pretty girls in this. There's Scarlett. I mean, come on. But there was one more called Jawbreaker, which was all women as well. I'll see if I can find it.
Was that a little Sal show, maybe?
No, Jawbreaker was a Berwyn show. And I shared this poster. You guys remember I was doing. There was a Jawbreaker in LaSalle too, by the way. There was a Jawbreaker that did happen.
I'm glad I didn't write a trivia question about that. But.
No, you were right on that. But this was Jawbreaker. This was 2014. So this is before I even started with the company.
2014. Wow, okay.
Yes, that was Berwyn. Actually, yeah, this was it right here. So on the cover of that one is, let's see who we have here. Oh, these pictures. Oh, you see it?
Yeah, it's not the greatest picture, but hang on. I'm going to throw it up here one second.
This is the bonus content you get on YouTube, ladies.
It's like Veda Scott, Heidi Love. I think Scarlett's on this
Veda
one.
Scott.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Veda Scott. Okay, 2014. Yeah, that
there you
checks
go.
out.
There it is. Oh.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's Ember Moon. Ember Moon.
Ember
Moon.
She might have had a different indie name, I think, but
I think the girl is Heather Monroe.
No, Kimber. Wait, which one?
Oh, the blue, the blue bandana.
I don't know who that is.
I think Heather Monroe. I try to remember. I wasn't working there at the time.
Is that Kimberly? Bottom
left.
That's
Kimberly. Yeah, that's Kimberly. Scott. Yeah, Heidi.
Athena.
Who's right? Yep.
Oh, Athena was her indie name. Yeah.
Athena. Yeah.
Good call. Chris, where did you pull that from? Did you just have that one in the back of your head?
Well, I think she caught my attention. She was in the first AAW show I went to. I would not remember the name of the show, but I do remember it was a Samoa Joe main event at Berwyn.
Yeah.
Okay. Chris is notoriously not great at names, but he just pulled that one. That was cool.
Yeah, but this was the only other time I recall that there was an all women's. And as you guys can tell, it was a very hot selling poster with the fans. Like that one, I don't even think there's any copies left of that one anywhere.
I love it. Hopefully you guys can do some more of that. Some more posters this week.
You know what? Hold on a second. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Jawbreaker 17. There was another. Oh, okay. No, 2017 was not. But I think that was the only other one that was all women.
Let's not get too deep in the anals. We got trivia coming up.
I know,
You're going to look at stuff that I wrote questions about.
You're right. Okay.
Too deep in the archives here.
All right. Deal.
Okay. All right. Close out that tab. I'm just.
Close it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, we'll stop. No, I was going to talk about Jawbreaker poster because I was looking at him like, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Save it.
I'll save it. Whoa.
Okay.
So we're moving on to trivia now?
We're on to trivia. Okay. All right, Trent.
All right.
Solo challenge. You're going to get, there is a total, if you use your lifelines correctly, there's a total of 9 points you could obtain. Okay.
Okay.
So there's 6 rounds plus a bonus round. So 7 rounds.
Okay.
Bonus round is worth 2 points. And then I'll let you double up one of the categories once I tell you what it is, not before I read the question.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
These are similar to the rules we played last time, but it's just kind of a soul challenge. So you can if you feel confident in a category, you can choose to double it, making it worth 2 points. Okay.
Okay.
But you can't use lifelines then. So if this is one you feel confident in, you could double it.
All right. Fair.
Total of 9 points. Let's see if you can get 6 of 9.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And the other lifelines are phone a Chris, which compadre Chris.
That's a coin toss.
You could just get Chris's feedback on what he thinks. Chris will jump in. You could phone a friend also, or we could just turn that one into a second phone a Chris if you don't want to call anyone, which is fine. Okay. And then there's also a guess twice.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
A guess twice means if you're use that one if you're like between 2. Okay.
Okay.
Between 2 answers and you're not sure which one.
All right, deal.
Okay. I'm going to give you 40 seconds for each question. And then I'm just going to say correct or incorrect, but I think Chris might have a buzzer that I think the audience can hear, but you might not be able to hear.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
All right, go.
All right. You're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. The first category is show names. This is why I didn't want to go down deep down the rabbit hole, which we were just looking at. Okay. Show names. Do you want to double this one?
No, this one. There's so many shows. I'm not.
So many shows.
I'm not going to double that one. It's a single pointer.
Okay. For 1 point, I will start the timer after I read the question. In October of 2018, AAW ran a show at 115 Bourbon Street that featured matches such as LA Park versus MJF and Mexablood versus the Besties in the World. Can you name the show?
This, I think, is the show that Chris bought, the La Parka mascot. I think this was Dia de los Luchadores.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct.
Yes.
Dia de los Luchadores. And yes, there was some foreshadowing in what we were talking about.
That's right. That's funny.
Yes. Mexablood being Bandito and Flamita.
Yeah, and Bandito's a big star now with Brody Lee, who I think was also on that show, maybe. I don't know.
Sounds right.
It's kind of interesting, right?
I think so.
Do you guys hear
sidebar word? Go ahead.
Please, sidebar. It's my favorite part of Trent trivia is the stories in between. I love it.
Brody Lee's going around telling the story about working AAW, I think with Bandito, how he drank piss or something. Do you hear about
what?
This? Yeah, Google this afterwards. I'm sure listeners heard this. Brody Lee's been talking about they were in town for AAW, and like Brody Lee was in the car with Bandito and a couple other guys, and I think Bandito drank his own piss to show him how what a tough guy he was or some shit. And Darby Allin was in the car and he was like, that guy's fucked up or something. That's my kind of guy or something like that. It's this whole crazy story he's been talking. It's the last week it's been going around the internet. So, but that was on their way to Bourbon Street. It might have been this show. I don't know.
I didn't write a trivia question about that, but that's interesting to talk.
Crazy stuff. It's been coming across my socials a lot, and he mentions AAW. Anyway, go on.
Okay, Chris, I'm going to send you an image of the next category is called Random Wrestler. Okay. You might know this person. I don't think I'd say the wrestler is just more uncommon. Okay.
Do I open this link up here?
No, don't open it. Chris will flash it on the screen.
Okay.
Do you want to double this before you see it?
Am I guessing the wrestler's name?
You're going to guess the wrestler's name.
Let's double it.
You want to double it?
Yeah.
Okay. You might know this person. I think they've wrestled more than a few times for you, but maybe just a handful.
Okay.
All right. This is where we're going to be worth 2 points. So you have 1 point right now.
Okay.
Who is this wrestler?
Oh, this is oh my God. Hang on. I got 40 seconds here.
35.
35. Oh man. This guy. Shit. I do know his name. Oh, it's killing me. She's fighting Jossie in the background. Oh yeah, he's fighting Jossie. That's oh man.
We see
He's a black.
Basso in the background.
What's that?
15 seconds.
We see Basso in the background.
Yeah, that's right. Oh man, he's a black and brave guy. Oh, I am stuck. I'm stuck. Shit, no.
Give me an answer. 5.
I don't have it, man. I totally forgot this guy's name.
All right. That is your double up used. His name. So you got it incorrect because no answer. But his name is Travis Titan.
Travis Titan. I think he just had a kid, actually.
Oh my God, another guy.
Another one. Travis Titan. Damn.
I had to hang it up. Had a kid. Had to hang it up.
No, he got really sick and he got out of the business and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But he's okay now. He's doing better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Big 2-pointer miss there.
Damn.
But you can use, not in the bonus round, but for the other questions, you can use all your lifelines. So
okay,
you might be able to get the bonus plus all the other ones.
Okay.
And you might not need them. We'll see. Okay. Next round is AAW themes.
Thieves. All right. Let's go with let's I can't double, right? So
yeah. You only have one double up, so this is supposed to be worth 1 point.
Go for it.
But you can use your lifelines if you need to.
Okay.
Who has come out to Taylor Swift's "Shake It Off"?
Oh, the current champion, Trevor Lee.
That is correct.
Yes.
2 points.
He was a silly guy at one time.
Yeah.
And he was over.
Yeah, he was
extremely over. Okay. Of the first 3 rounds, you have 2 points. We're going into the bonus round now. And then we'll go into round 4. So this round doesn't have a number. It's just a bonus. And you, for this round, this is called AAW title history.
Okay.
I have a list here of 31. I believe this is every Heritage champion.
Okay. Wow.
So I am going to give you like 40-second spurts. Okay. And let's see how many are on here. So it's 31. Okay. So let's see if you can get 16 of these.
Ooh.
31 without, and you'll get 3 strikes.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Start now.
All right. Isaiah Moore, Heidi Lovelace, Davey Vega.
Is correct.
Davey
Vega is correct.
Paco, Jake something.
Yes.
Penta. Joe Alonzo.
Penta. Yep. Penta 6. Joe Alonzo 7.
Yep. Rob Anthony. Who else?
8. Correct.
Yep. Shane Hollister.
Shane Hollister 9.
Yep. Okay. What was the trip? ACH. AR Fox.
ACH. Yes. 10. AR Fox. Yes.
11. Okay.
11.
Shit, man. This is like when you're like have to think about it. You're like, what the hell?
Oh, sorry. It's okay. I didn't start the 40-second timer. I was going to let you like give an answer, and then I would restart the 40 seconds. If that makes sense.
Okay. Michael Elgin is on there. Christian Faith.
Okay, that is 12, 13. Yep, those are correct. So give me 3 more.
I think Lewis
Linden is on there. Yep. You have not gotten the strike yet.
Danny Daniels counts as a Heritage champion because it was a different title at the time. I think
he's on the list. He's on the list.
Yeah, Danny Daniels counts in there. Which is always funny to me.
You got one more.
One more. Okay. Why am I blanking here? Jeez. Mason Beck.
Mason Beck. That is correct. Yeah. You crushed that. Even if I think I would have set a minute timer, I think you. 2 points for Trent for a total of 4.
I probably forgot some like really more obvious ones, and I'm like, I went deep, like my fan days, which is so fun.
Yeah, you went deeper. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do some DJZ.
One that was
DJZ, Hakeem Zayn would have been there.
Zane. Yeah, Chris, what were we gonna say?
MJF.
MJF,
of course. Yeah, MJF is in there. Shit, man. I'm trying to think who else.
Ace Austin.
Ace Austin 2 times, I believe. Yeah.
Myron Reed.
Myron Reed is also 2 times, or no, he's 1 time. Myron Reed.
Ace Austin was 2, correct?
Yep. Myron Reed.
Desmond.
Desmond was not. He was tag team champion. God, who else?
Looks like Trevor Lee had it once. I don't know if he said
Trevor Lee's Triple
Crown.
Crown.
Did you say that? Okay, you might have said that.
Trevor's the 9th Triple Crown champion. So yeah, Trevor Lee's on there.
There's some older ones too.
I think Tyler Black is a Triple Crown, maybe.
I don't see him.
No, he's not. He's not actually. No.
Some older ones are Eric Priest.
Oh yeah, who passed away recently? So yeah. Priest,
Eric Cannon.
Cannon was on there. Yeah.
Jimmy Jacobs.
Yeah, he's also
Silas Young.
Yeah, I always forget that Silas was had 2 those. He never had the tag belts. So yeah.
Christian Faith.
I said Christian Faith.
You said Christian Faith.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Ricky Shane Page, actually. For anybody.
Oh, sorry. Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's
Colt Cabana.
He was under a mask, yeah?
Yes, yeah, he was. Cabana's where he? No, Cabana wasn't a Heritage champion.
According to cagematch.net.
Weird.
Yeah.
Cabana never had a Heritage title. That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah,
That might be a.
maybe I misheard.
That might be. It could be. And some guy named Crotch.
Crotch, yeah, he's a trainer at Black and Brave now. He's the Crotch is. If you look at Crotch pictures from when he had the Heritage title and Crotch pictures now, he looks exactly the same. The guy is drinks from the fountain of youth. Yeah, Crotch is great. He's such a sweet guy too. He's awesome.
I love it. That's, I think, maybe the whole list that we named.
Oh, cool. All right.
Hang tight.
Between the 3 of us.
Trent, tell us if this is wrong. Colt Cabana held the AAW Heritage Championship once, winning it on November 28, 2009 at a AA Windy City Classic 5 when he defeated Eric Cannon.
He didn't win it though. Cabana never had that.
That's correct.
Blown my mind.
We got a dispute.
That's crazy. I am no way because I was at that event.
Windy City Classic 5.
Wow. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. Oh yeah, you're right. He did. Man, no, he did. You're right. My bad. Absolutely, you're right. Wow, I totally forgot that Cabana beat Cannon and Cannon beat him back a few months later. I totally forgot.
Yeah, it looks like it was a 91-day reign, so basically maybe like 3 months.
Totally, like Cannon's a 2-time. I somehow forget that he's a 2-time. Okay, yeah, my mistake on that one.
You're good. You got the 2 points. You got out of there with enough time.
Yeah, so the only other one I missed was Matt Cage.
Matt Cage, yeah.
Hardenbauer is technically a not less than a day champion. He held it for like 8 minutes or something. So Hardenbauer did have it too.
Oh yeah, he's on the list.
That was a good one. Yeah,
Shorter run than Paco's.
Yeah, it's true. It's the shortest reign in the company history.
Yeah, Paco is just 28 days. Wow.
On one show, Paco, because he's fine.
Yeah, did him dirty. Okay, 4 points. So we have round 4, 5, 6. Round 4, 5, and 6. Okay.
Okay.
So you need to get 2 of the next 3.
Okay.
Got it. And then you will have won the Trent Zuberi solo challenge.
Solo
trivia challenge. Okay. The next one is match types.
Okay. Go for it.
At AAW Hell Hath No Fury in November 2017, Paco, #PushPaco, defeated Connor Braxton in this type of match.
Oh man. Was it like a okay? I think it was a silly match type, if I remember correctly. Hold on. Was it because that's when Connor Braxton was doing the hoverboard gimmick? It was because he got an ESPN with that hoverboard thing. Was it a hoverboard match? I really don't remember.
Chris might know if you want to burn a lifeline.
Yeah. Chris, let me phone a friend on Chris with this one.
Okay, Chris, what do you think?
All right.
I'm gonna stop the timer.
I'm pretty sure it's fan bring the weapons match.
Okay. I'll go with what Chris said.
Final,
yeah.
that is correct. Fans bring the weapons.
This is a hoverboard match. Like, what do you even do?
Hoverboard? Did Paco have a hoverboard? Where did he?
No, that's what Conor Braxton was doing the hoverboard thing. I don't know, like when he got on ESPN doing the hoverboard thing.
You know how I remember that?
Yep.
It was at the Berwyn Eagles Club, right? And I was going to go get a beer. And it was a fan bring weapons match. Somebody brought a hockey stick. And I'm pretty sure Braxton was hockey stick. The end of that hockey stick flew, and as I was walking to get a beer, it hit me in the head.
I remember this. I think it hit off the wall above you and then like fell on your head.
I don't know. I just know that like I saw him like swinging the hockey stick, and next thing I know, it like hit the back of my head.
Did you take a bump? Like, like
not a drop of Modelo was spilled.
Coming up, he's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I should have just sold it and gotten a beer out of him, but
that's awesome.
Right. I saw Chris light up, so yeah, great use of lifeline.
Good
there.
one. We have to get the Chris story with that one.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Amazing. Okay, so you still have a phone a friend or Chris again, and then your guest twice if you want to use it. The next one is finishing moves.
Okay,
finishing moves. All right. Jake Something's finisher is basically the same thing or a version of what popular finishing move? There are two acceptable answers.
Black hole slam, which also made famous by Abyss.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is correct.
What was the other name for it? What else?
The Boss Man Slam.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what it was. You're right.
Yeah.
There was a video that popped up recently on who does it better, Jake or Abyss. And like unbiased, like Abyss has this crazy swing around that he does with it.
Yeah.
Nuts, man. Like he would just get up and just for that size, he would just like catch air. It was so nuts, man. Abyss was phenomenal.
Great Abyss heel run in AAW.
He was awesome, yeah.
Never forget it. Never forget it. Legit heat. Okay. And the final round. Oh, I think you've won. That was you had 4 coming out of the bonus round. Fans bring the weapons is 5. And then, yes, finishing move is 6. So you have 1. Let's see if you can get 7 out of 9 potential points.
Let's do it.
But either way, we'll give you a round of applause after this question because Trent has secured the trivia victory.
Against myself.
Against yourself. You did great, James. Although for freelance, he took over freelance in 2021, and I asked him a bunch of pre-COVID questions. He did not get this, so it's tough. You can fail it.
Does James own freelance? Is he the owner of freelance?
I believe. I don't know if it's still like on paper joint. I don't know the legality of that, but he's basically been in charge of it since 2021.
Gotcha. I've never met him. So I never, I know the other guys, but I never met James. So yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, no, I don't know what on paper it is, but I think it's for all intents and purposes. Nix was like, "Hey, can you do this from now on?" And James was happy to oblige.
Cool. All right, let's get to number 7. Let's do this.
Round 6 is name the wrestler missing from this match.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is fun.
The AAW Windy City Classic 17, I think it is. XV11 is the Roman numerals.
Yes.
AAW Windy City Classic 17 in 2000 or in 2022. Did I say that right? 2022. Why did I say 2000? Okay, let's just start over. The AAW Windy City Classic 17 in 2022 was the show. Okay. This was a Bourbon Street fight. Blank versus Hartenbauer.
Oh, Mike Bennett. Final answer.
Correct.
Yes. Definitely one of the top 5 bloodiest matches I've ever seen live. They were absolutely out of their mind. I was like, what? I'm like, Mike, I said to Bennett, I was like, "You have children, man. What are you doing? Like, this is ridiculous." He's like, "This is great." I was like, "You're out of your mind." Here's a Band-Aid. Like
Yeah.
dude, that was so bloody, so bloody. I mean, Hardenbauer looked like there's a great photo of Hardenbauer, just crimson mask. I think it was his profile picture on like Tinder for a long time. Like it was just nuts. Like that looked insane.
I love it. And I had to throw out a Howard Bauer question for you because I know you're a huge fan, of course, of Howard Bauer, the person, yes, the wrestler.
Yep.
But yeah, 7 out of 9. So yeah, basically you swung for the fences on the random wrestler, and probably maybe 9 out of 10 times would have got it, but just had that brain fart in the moment. But still, really good showing. Congrats to Trent.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I won against myself.
In 3 trivia showings, you really haven't missed much.
Not too bad, I guess.
Can't even put together a full game with what you've missed.
Not too
trivia,
bad. I'll take it.
A sprinkle here, a sprinkle there. So yeah, Trent, thanks for coming on. Thanks for the AAW preview. Hopefully you can get this out and push it, obviously, before that time comes. Thanks for helping us catch up on all the storylines and everything like that.
Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, check us out. I mean, Saturday we'll be at Berwyn, Smokeshow. Scarlett's back. There'll be a meet and greet also. We'll probably announce it that morning.
Cool.
Meet and greet details. But it'll be before the show and probably during intermission and maybe even afterwards because she'll probably have a big line. So, but yeah, come on, man. AAW Pro on all the socials. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. We're on all the major ones. And on a personal note, Trent Zuberi at on X/Twitter. My band Hemi, which you guys have promoted for me many times.
Hell yeah!
We have a new song coming out on the 19th of this month. It's awesome. Definitely check it out. HemiMusic.com. It's gonna be it's a total awesome song. I'm so excited to release that. So as we're talking, it's coming out tomorrow, but it'll be out by the time this comes out. So yeah, check that out. But yeah, please give it a listen. I definitely want to get it in the hands of as many people as I can. Some of our songs have appeared in wrestling for TNA and stuff. So maybe this one we'll have another run in the business as well. We'll see.
I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then remind Ego that he's not the only one coming up with hot sauce, or hot sauce is not a brand.
Oh, dude, yeah. Ego and the hot sauce. I was doing this way before it even. I have my own hot sauce. Hemi Music's got the hot sauce, man. Soul Taker hot sauce. Chris, repeat customer for sure.
It's amazing on pizza. It's super spicy, but it's perfect. I love it.
I love
it. Oh
yeah. Proud of the hot sauce. So definitely, yeah. You want a hot sauce? I got your hot sauce too. Don't. Everybody's doing it. Go to the original. We got some other.
Hell yeah, brother.
But yeah, I was telling you guys. This is this is episode 296. You have 4 left. You are coinciding your retirement with John Cena at the end of this year. In December, not John Cena leave the business, but compadre Chris and Charlie Vale leave as well. Chuck _ Colorado leave as well. This is it. You guys, 3 legends are leaving the business in December. Think about this.
Trent, you've been our.
We gotta make room for other legends to be made.
There's no other legends. Nobody's jumping in this anymore. I don't even know who are other podcasters in the city now. You guys are the one that focused on local and featured local companies and indie talents. And it's I don't know who's doing it now. When you guys leave, it's a huge void.
Enforcer, Pro Wrestling Enforcer.
I don't listen to Enforcers.
Okay.
He's a little much, he's a little much. Have you ever seen this guy? It's a little much. I can't get into there's a line of podcaster to fan. I can't do it, man. I like what you guys do.
I get it. Trent, you've been our biggest advocate, and you could put us in the same breath with Cena. I think only you could do that, and we appreciate you. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to find some, and we're gonna have to put them over on our socials. But I don't know who we pass the torch to. Maybe a little potty with Ego, but they don't necessarily interview wrestlers too much.
No, but he's they're in the business, right? There's got to be 2 guys. Yeah. You have to pass the torch to somebody like you. If it has to be Enforcer, it'll be Enforcer, I guess. But I like you guys never took like the super fandom approach. Like I get it. Like he's a fan. He does like super hype fan approach is one thing, but like I did love the approach you guys had of like looking at things analytically, discussion wise. Like there was a different approach to it. There's got to be somebody else doing it. Hopefully you guys can find it. I would please try to put them over because I think there's going to be a huge void when you two and John Cena leave the business. Big void in this industry when you guys leave. But I mean, there's got to be a torch pass to somebody, man.
You know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have the answer for that yet, but I think like we're gonna keep the website up, so maybe I could do some kind of.
To say, you know, July 2026 comes around, and you know, I'll be calling Charlie and
no.
Charlie.
I know Chris is gonna fucking do
one
that
more
too.
round, brother. No. Like dust off the microphone.
That's the thing. Like wrestlers are never retired to it. I just like no, we're done. This is it. But the website's staying up. Maybe we get some kind of like I aggregate as many as I can find or something and put them in.
Yeah.
Help out. We got to help push. We got to help create a new one somewhere.
Oh my God, I can't wait for like 2 years from now. And it's like some graphic just pops up on the socials. Like, what if I told you we weren't done? And it's like a tattered lucha mask of logo, and it's like one more. You know, like, we're going for 400.
I can see it now, but no, I'm not entertaining any of that, Chris.
He's out, man.
I know. I think a couple episodes ago that started being the thing. Like, what if, you know, at some point, you know, in July, but no. I mean, yeah, we'll see who's out there, and I think, you know, we definitely enjoy doing this, and it could have been, you know, I don't think we could have been doing this for as long as we have without the support of people that are in the business that do this.
Yeah, like a Trent.
And exactly. There's like Trent, like who literally did, you know, stumble upon us, and once we met Trent, definitely opened up the doors and allowed us to meet other wrestlers and do what we wanted to do from the beginning, to put a spotlight on those indie wrestlers who might not have, you know, that reach or whatnot, but at least allowing people to get to know them at a different level with the wrestling buffet lines, and just knowing a little bit more about them than just, you know, whoever they see in the ring and their performance there. So it's been definitely possible from, you know, because of people like you, and we definitely enjoyed the ride. So
you guys did
on the road to 300.
Yes, you guys did a great job, man. It's gonna be a big void to fill, honestly. Like there was, you know, the business has changed, the scene kind of changed too, but like you guys were always putting a spotlight on this scene. There was somebody at least featuring the voiceless in a sense, right? And that's I hope whoever you do pass the torch to can keep it going in this fashion. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's people out there doing it, but they're it's like it's too much. Like yes, you guys are fans, but there was an air of professionalism that came in, you know, that you guys brought that I think some people just they can't. And it's listen, I get it. Like not everybody can do it, right? They're just end up being like too fanboy, and it just doesn't come off like this. And I think this is the kind of show that we need in order to feature some of these voices, man. So hopefully there's somebody out there who can take it. But man, thank you guys for doing all you did, because you guys have been not only great podcasters, but we all became friends in the last several years, man. So I consider you guys my boys like forever now. You know, that's it. We're in. So it's been a great time. It's a great run. I'm very proud of you guys for getting 300 episodes. Is no joke. That's a lot of recording, a lot of work, you know, a lot of evolution. Like I said, the portable studio at the office and the conference room, and we did that. You know, like the stuff you guys did at live at shows on little tape recorders. Like you guys did all. So be proud of yourselves, man. You guys did something really cool. And the cool thing is, it's all out there, and no one can take it away from you. Like it's out there forever now. You know.
Really well said, Trent. Thank you. Yeah, and no, I agree with that. If I see you at a show or anything like that, like we're having a beer together, and that's because of this podcast, and we decided to meet, and that's awesome.
Yeah, be proud, man. You guys did a great thing.
Appreciate it. As we're closing off, just a reminder: twoheelsintheface.com will be up. That's where we'll release episodes up to 300, no more after that. But anything else you want to check out there, twoheelsintheface.com. That's where to find us. And we'll see you on the next episode. Thanks, Trent.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.